of 150. And yes, if you can't tell, my species is unfortunately critically endangered. We even hold the title for the most endangered ape in Africa. About 800 kilometers off of Nigeria is the North Carolina Zoo, where there are only one of us being held captive. I haven't heard my turn yet, though. Oh, so you don't believe me? We'll take a look at this video.
By working with partners in government and with other conservation organisations, we're helping to guarantee that this remarkable animal will be around for future generations to see and enjoy.
You see? They're trying to make our population even bigger than it is right now. You have probably been wondering for a while now how my species have decreased so rapidly. We'll take a good look at this clip I made for you curious people. So here are the 3 main reasons as to why we are critically endangered. 1. Poaching. Poaching is one of the many activities that contribute to making the crossover gorilla endangered. Poaching is an activity often done by tourists, who would pay up to $45,000 to kill one of us. Poaching may also be done by locals to earn money. 2. Habitat destruction. Habitat destruction, also known as deforestation, is a major problem, not only for my species, but also for many others, as it takes away much natural land and trees, taking away many animals' homes, like mine. And finally, 3. The loss of genetic diversity through inbreeding. That was a lot of words, so I won't repeat it, but what was just stated means that the crossover gorilla has been mating with other species other than its own, causing inbreeding, meaning not producing pure crossover gorillas. Before we conclude this video, I would like to give you some background information on the crossover gorilla. We are usually found on the border of Nigeria, scattered in 11 groups across the lowland forests and rainforests. So here's a quick clip for you to check out, written and made by Elisa Daki.
For more than 10 years, Dr. Rich Burgle has been researching the crossover gorilla in order to aid in the conservation for this critically endangered subspecies.
Our understanding of the gorillas is based on research that's only been going on for about 20 years or so, which is a big contrast to most other primates across Africa.
His research has used genetics and analysis by looking at satellite photos to try and answer some questions of conservation relevance for the crossover gorilla. Specifically, looking at how the gorillas move across the land, how they migrate between different areas, and also looking at the distribution of habitat. The gorillas have put themselves in really remote places. This is good for the gorillas because it means they are harder to hunt, but it also makes things difficult for researchers and conservationists. Because, just like hunters, they have a very hard time coming up and down the mountains and hills.
Approximately 10 years that I've been working on crossover gorillas, I've only spent about 10 seconds actually observing them in the wild. So it's a really challenging environment, but also a very beautiful place.
To address these difficulties, scientists employ locals who are familiar with the gorillas' behaviour and way of life. They follow these animals, learning what they eat, where they flee, and how they use the area in general.
What we have right here is a gorilla nest. Every night, each gorilla, young animals and adults, makes their own nest that they sleep in. So one of the ways that we can figure out how many animals there are, how many gorillas there are in a group, is by counting the number of nests. Where we're sitting right now is where the gorillas slept last night. So this morning, they would have woken up right here, spent a little bit of time waking up just like people do, and then headed off into the forest to find food.
Like a massage, sir? Ow, yes, ow. Oh, very relaxing. Ow, yeah, thank you.
For watching this video.
Classic!